Hello, so last week somebody asked me to do a new art update, so I thought why not, because I've got a lot of new pieces that I've done that I wanted to show you, so I hope you enjoyed this and I will just begin. This is an eye that I drew on Strathmore tan-toned paper, and I used Prismacolors for this and I think some stapler coloured pencils too. And it was a macro eye. I did my best to make it as accurate as possible. Let me know what you think. This is the other piece I did in the same sketchbook. So I used Prismacolors and did gradients, and I changed the direction of the gradient each time. Then I outlined in a white Uniball pen, which I just like doing with pretty much everything. I might add some different colours of them, maybe, if I have time, but I actually quite like how it looks now, so I'm not sure. This is a new sort of sketchbook I've been using. I just thought it was a cute little book, so I picked it up, and the first thing I did was this here. I did this with Derwent fine liners. So again, it's quite similar to this actually, but obviously I did it with ink. And then I did all these extremely fine lines to cover the whole background, which I think looks quite cool. This is a piece that I did with coloured pencil and again the same fine liners. So I just used the darkest colour and then faded it out to the lightest and then back again to the darkest. And then I did a sort of, it reminds me of diffusion, but it's just lots of little black dots that gradually spread out until they're distributed much less densely. So as you can see, I did like reds, oranges and yellows, and then just different shades of blue. The next piece I did, I actually have a video on. This one I just did with highlighter. This is a thing that I actually did in class, and then I wanted to try it out properly with highlighter and ink. So yeah. As you can see, it was kind of difficult to keep the highlighter even, but I did my best and I quite like the effect. This is a piece that I did with graphite and coloured pencils. This is another thing that I actually did in ICT this time, but I wanted to try it on something other than the margin of my ICT work, so this is what I ended up with. So I just did another gradient. I like gradients a lot. And actually there is a bit of the Uniball white pen again, because why not? This piece obviously isn't finished yet, but this is a mandala design, and I tried to be a bit more mathematical about this one than my usual one. So as you can see, I've done the different circles and divided them to try and get more even, which I think is going well so far. But I don't know what to do with it at this point in time, so I'm just gonna wait until I have an idea. These two I did on flashcards because I was supposed to be studying, but I didn't. So this one again has highlighter and ink, and this is just a lyric to a song. This one is just a HB pencil, and it was just a girl that I saw on Instagram, I think, and I just did it really quickly, like 5 minutes or something. And yeah, I quite like it, I guess. The next piece I did was in the Anti-Journal, which is by David Sinden and Nicholas Catlow. And David Sinden is actually the same guy that partly did the Little Book of Calm Colouring, which I've done a video on. But this page said to do different kinds of the same thing, so I drew these different fish. I did a blue one, a red one and a green one, and yeah, I added gel pens and white Uniball again, and I think they're quite cute. I might add more. Yes, I will do. This is something I actually did a while ago, and this was a mermaid because one of my followers on Instagram asked me to. I think they had mermaid in their username or something. So I used the Derwent art bars in the background, as well as the Derwent just normal watercolour, like the pan watercolours. And this is Prismacolor with yet again the white gel pen. I'm a big fan. And this was a white Prismacolor pencil. This was my attempt at hand lettering or typography or something. I apologise if I'm using that term loosely. But this is of the lyrics to a peace song, and I tried to obviously make the paint look like it was dripping paint. It's a lot harder than you think to get the letters even. This took me a long time, believe it or not, and obviously they're still all different shapes, so I admire anybody who can do typography well. So I don't often create artwork that has any sort of political meaning behind it, but I thought this was important to do because I really believe in the equality for LGBTA+ people, and I was hoping that this piece would demonstrate my stance on the matter. Love is love. Alright guys. I've wanted to draw this concept for a while now. I came up with it a while ago, but I just wanted to draw different people with dresses that were of a famous artwork or something. So this is obviously Van Gogh's Starry Night. I tried to sort of link her hair and her eyes into the colour scheme, and I think it looks quite cool actually. I've asked some people on Instagram to give me other ideas of paintings to do, so you might see more of these in future updates too. These were done when I first got the Derwent fine liners that I mentioned earlier, so this is just a sort of swirl to practice the different thicknesses and stuff. And I might extend this across the whole page. I think that would take a long time. I don't know. Let me know what you think I should do. But that is it for this update, so I hope you liked everything. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Let me know in the comments what your favourite piece was. I just hit 900 subscribers, so thanks so much for that. It means the world. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day. I will talk to you all soon. Bye.